From the fields outside to the lanes indoors, the winter bowling season is underway as crosstown rivals Naperville North and Naperville Central both enter year 6 of their respective programs. Can a team make it to state for boys bowling for the first time in DVC history? To do so, they must keep their eyes on the ball. So let's now explore both teams as they roll into the season. At the LaSalle Peru Cavalier Classic, the Redhawks broke 5 school records and 2 district records, finished top 3 at regionals, and made it to sectionals, finishing in 13th while having their second best IHSA playoff performance ever with a series score of 58-01. The Redhawks graduated 8 seniors, including their lead bowler, Matthew Reedy. However, head coach Brian Dunn has almost his entire team returning from last season's triumphs. Nate Taverna, Aidan Lee, and Thomas Kradenpoth are returning as sophomores, along with senior Ethan Rupp, and Aidan's older brother Sean has joined the squad this season. Coach Dunn has the keys to the safe as a mix of underclassmen and upperclassmen fill the team with plenty of playoff experience in hopes that they can make their trip downstate to O'Fallon after 4 consecutive sectional appearances. Can Coach Dunn crack the code to unlock their first state appearance in District 203 history? He believes so.
Well, there's a lot of high expectations for the team. The goal last year was to make it to state. And there was a lot of disappointment when, even though we bowled well at sectionals, it just wasn't enough that day. That day was just a lot of teams, quote unquote, had a day, and they had great days. And we just didn't raise our level that much to meet them. We were still over average for the day, but it just fell short. This year, that's not part of the thought equation with them. It's state or nothing, and it will. I got a good feeling it can be state this year. And they're not talking about just getting to state. They're talking about getting to bowling on the last day of that season, and there's only 12 teams left instead of the 24 that start. And not just those 12, they want to make noise and they want to bring home a trophy.
The Redhawks began their season at Lyle Lanes last Saturday in the 9th annual Baker Classic Invite, finishing in second place to Lincoln Way West with a team score of 32-25 out of 28 schools around the Chicagoland area. With their bright start to the season, the Redhawks hope they can soar to new heights with a promising roster loaded with talent. The Naperville North Huskies, aka the Bulldogs, are coming off a solid outing last season, finishing 8th at regionals, and are looking to improve on last season with a new crop of young bowlers led by Huskies head coach Toby Sanford. North lost their best bowlers in program history in the twin brothers Jake and Josh Gunther, whom both averaged scores of 208 and 187 last season respectively. But they reload, bringing back plenty of talent from last season. Husky returners include twin brothers David and Stephen Thompson, Johnny Hodges, Max Alexandrov, who had an impressive freshman campaign, team captain Holden Randall, and Ian Rogers, who already scored a personal best at the Baker Classic this season. Looking ahead, Coach Sanford and the Bulldogs' goals are focused on improving their bowlers individually and as a team.
So this year's less about focusing on results and more focusing on growth. We've got a lot of opportunity, and even in the first few weeks, seeing guys improving their games. A great thing about bowling is that every frame is a new set of pins, 10 pins to knock down, and we're really encouraging a positive mindset. Guys encouraging each other, helping each other to become better bowlers for every frame.
The Huskies hope to do just that as their schedule sees Oswego East, St. Charles East, Lake Park, Romeoville, Andrew, and of course Naperville Central just in the month of November. Naperville North home matches will be at the Fox Bowl in Wheaton.